I'm now joined live from Copenhagen by the Carlsberg CEO, Joergen Rasmussen. Mr. Rasmussen, good morning. Thank you very much for joining us. The figures did disappoint today. What are the main reasons for it? Is it the European angle that let you down?
I cannot judge what has been the disappointment. Certainly, if you look at our 9-month performance year to date, it has been very strong performance, and I think recognized by everyone. What we are saying is that the pressure on input costs here, raw material, could be barley, could be wheat, where we see significant increases, especially in the eastern part of our businesses, but also in North and Western Europe, and on some packaging material. Maybe based on that outlook, that's where you see some, I wouldn't say disappointment, but maybe people take that into account in their assessment.
No, you have mentioned this before, but back in August, you said that those price increases wouldn't have any material difference. What made you change your mind?
It's fair to say, if you look at especially our Eastern European business, and in particular in Russia, you cannot hedge for the full next year, and that we have said all along. And therefore, if you see sudden changes to the dynamics in terms of raw material cost and developments, that can have a significant change also on the outlook. And there has been big change since we spoke in August, especially in that region. What we see in North and Western Europe is more like what we planned and had visibility to then.
Now let's look a little bit at Russia. The company did lose some share over the 9 months. What about what's happening there right now? Have you managed to get any of that share back? How are you doing against Budweiser?
I think it's very important to stress when we talk about Russia and market share, we have always said as a trend, we believe we should be able to take some incremental share on a trend line, so an increasing trend over time. This year, we are slightly down for the first 9 months. It has been a much more challenging year also to plan because of this very big price increase driven by a duty increase. But I'm still very confident about our Russian business and also about all the new products we have launched and the many plans we have. So I'm sure we'll stay on the same trend line in terms of growing share in volume and value, and not only volume. There will always be differences by quarter and by month, but the trend line, I'm sure, will stay the same, a growing trend line.
And going back to Northern Europe, that was the area of disappointment. What can you do to turn that around?
I have not got that perception. It was necessarily a big disappointment. If you look at our volume, it's about flat volume for the first 9 months in a declining marketplace. So we have taken share on average in Europe. Also, our earnings are up in North and Western Europe. So I think we're doing pretty well in a marketplace where the total market is down. And we have spent a lot behind here also new products and innovation, which has helped us to drive the top line and to gain market share.
Mr. Rasmussen, thank you very much. Now